Welcome to Personal Development Mastery Podcast. I'm your host, Agi Keramidas, and this episode is the 7th in a quiet series of reflective episodes of personal reflections. Each of them an invitation to pause, reflect, and listen for something meaningful. If you have been following this series, you'll know the thread by now. You have done the inner work, you have evolved, you have shifted, and yet the question arises again, a recurring question. What comes next? And to keep uncovering the layers of the answers to this question, I will share a story with you. A while back, just over a year ago, I reached a milestone with this podcast, episode 400. At that time, I didn't expect much from it. I thought of it, of course, as a nice round number, a reason to acknowledge the journey and celebrate how far it had come. But when I started recording the episode, something unexpected happened. It was something that I didn't plan for and certainly hadn't scripted. During the recording, something shifted. I felt grounded, present in a way that I was not expecting. And what came through, it was not a celebration, it was more gratitude. It was a feeling of alignment. And there was an important, a quiet but powerful message. You are doing what you're meant to be doing. I realized at that time what then became the title of the episode, the power of consistency and self-belief. It's incredible what happens with taking consistent action over time. Anyway, I digress. I'll come back to that realization that I was doing what I was meant to be doing. And that realization didn't come as a flash. It came through action, through consistency, through presence, through showing up. And I think that's often how it works. For example, we expect purpose to arrive fully formed, but purpose often reveals itself not through declarations, but quietly through consistent, aligned action. What we do, the actions we take, might not be the full purpose, but it is certainly a big part of it. One other reason I shared this story with you is because it is a reminder, and I will use a metaphor from nature now, a reminder that the seeds of our aspirations, of our dreams, once sown with patience and tended with consistency, they will yield a harvest beyond our expectations. And right here, I would also like to acknowledge the invisible impact of our consistent actions. I have come to realize that we don't always get to see the ripple effects of the work we do. But that doesn't mean they're not happening. Sometimes the most important confirmations come not from outside validation, but from within, like the one that I shared. And I invite you to think about you. Is there any similar internal validation that you have been receiving about something? This is similar to what happens in some coaching conversations I had. It's not about having a master plan to begin with. It's about having the space and the presence to hear yourself clearly, to realize that answers don't always come from thinking more. They come from pausing, reflecting, and listening inwardly. And it is in that kind of space, grounded, calm, honest, where insight often shows up. And so I will leave you today with a question. Where in your life are you doing the work, but you are unsure if it matters? What if your quiet consistency is already making a difference, even if you can't see it yet? Maybe what one needs isn't more effort, but more presence. If you resonate with these themes and find yourself at a crossroads, I offer one-to-one mentoring and coaching. My aim is to help you make aligned and confident decisions for whatever your next chapter holds. Use the link in the show notes and get in touch. Until next time, stand out, don't fit in, and don't settle for a life smaller than the one you know is possible for you.